Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum with Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com. Today I'm bringing you 2160 Grafton Drive. Now this property is located in the Southborough subdivision, so kind of southeast part of Colorado Springs. Gives you real easy access to Fort Carson or Peterson Air Force Base if you're looking to get to those places. And this home was recently a flip. Now in 2007, just a little background, somebody bought this house for $100,000, put a ton of money in it, we can see it now, and then sold it for $170,000. In 2007, that was a pretty good deal. Today, this flip, albeit not as great as it probably was in its original era, is currently selling for $120,000. Now it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car garage that you can pick up for only $120 grand. Guys, it just needs a couple of minor things to make it perfect, bring it back to its original flip state, and at this price, you simply can't go wrong. Come on inside and take a look. You're going to love it. So we're walking upstairs in this bi-level home of 2160 Grafton. As you walk upstairs, you notice right out of the gate that what it's missing is the carpeting. So one of the repairs that we're definitely going to have to do is add new carpeting. But at this equity spread, potentially $50,000 worth of equity compared to what the last guy paid for this thing, that's not a bad thing to have to do. Plus, you get the benefit of picking the color of carpet that suits your taste the best. What the flipper did is the same as what I typically do. They did a 2-tone paint job, and the paint still looks pretty much brand new. There are a couple of minor drywall holes, some things that you probably want to patch, but nothing serious, guys. This house is ready to rock, and that's a price that you really can't pass up because it is such a great deal. So we're in the main living room area. This is where you'll set down your living space, your couch, and your TV setup. As you can see, we got the cable outlet here, so this is likely where they had that as well. And then upstairs, you've got 2 of the 4 bedrooms. This is one of the secondary rooms. Again, nice 2-tone paint, just needs a pretty good cleaning in here, perhaps a repainting, but not something you can't live with in the meantime. You put the flooring in here, you're freshening up the paint, bada bing, this thing is good to go. So pretty good sized secondary bedroom that doesn't need a lot of work. Continuing on, we have what you would call the master bedroom. And now the master bedroom is slightly larger than the other bedroom, still features a very nice sized window. And I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up in focus, but just check out the view here of Pikes Peak from the master bedroom window. I mean, that is pretty sweet. That's going to be hard to find in general, but if you're a big fan of the mountains, that's a pretty good benefit that this house has. It's all in a lot. Location, location, location. So here we are, same thing, 2-tone paint. Door could use a good replacing there, and then it attaches into the bathroom, which is shared with the hallway. Bathroom looks okay, decent tile, nice tile surround. Nothing that really needs to be replaced. Couple of things that could be done to freshen it up, but I really think this is in livable condition. Once we add the carpeting to it, it'll be good to go. Let's check out the kitchen. It's this way. So we're in the kitchen at the Grafton property, and as you can see here, again, adding to the fact that I believe this was a flip, you can just see it with the property history. You've got nice tile floors in here, beautiful set of cabinets they put in here. That's going to be a huge cost savings for you when you're going to remodel this thing. And it is missing the appliances, so you'll just, some of them anyway, so you want to add your stove here, your fridge is going to go over here, you can see the water line's already set up for it, and then of course the dishwasher down here. So pretty sweet, guys. I mean, in general, the kitchen doesn't need anything but appliances and a good cleaning, and you're on the way. So pretty sweet deal because you're buying something that somebody already invested the money to make this a flip home. They sold this at a profit, obviously. You take that profit, buy it at the discount that HUD is offering this thing at, and you can do basically the same thing with this property without having to spend the money on the rehab. Try to beat that deal on a normal house purchase. Let's check out the lower level. We have a nice, large, long great room here. It expands to the side of the house here, so you can see tons of room to put another set of living room furniture. Basically, you got dual living rooms on this property. And then you've got one of the 2 bedrooms downstairs. Missing the pad, but other than that, just same as the rest of the house where you just need to add carpeting on top of it, and this will be great. The paint looks pretty good, a couple of touch-up areas, but nothing serious. And this room will be good to go, just to kind of gussy up what's already here. Back here we have the laundry room / utility room. So there's your furnace, arguably a little dated there, but probably works fine. And then of course the water heater, all sitting back there, and that's where you stick your washer and dryer. They'll all be tucked in back in that direction. And then we have the fourth and final bedroom over here. Pretty decent size for a basement bedroom. You've got doors that are slightly dated, so I might want to replace these with updated bifold doors. That's a pretty easy thing to do. Again, we're adding carpeting to the rest of the house. We just finished that off. And if you are going to paint it, you just add the same two-tone paint that the rest of the house has. Not going to take a lot of work, guys. This thing is absolutely going to pop, and we are stealing this house. Absolutely stealing it. And then for the lower level, you have the shower surround. And complete with the rest of the bathroom. And, you know, nice tile in the shower. So wouldn't want to do much, if anything, with that. Pedestal sink. Nice toilet. Looks like we had a bit of a plumbing leak above on the ceiling. We'll have to isolate that, figure what that is. But, you know, that's something that's minor. We can kind of hack out that problem. So that's about it for Grafton, guys. I mean, $120,000 purchase price against $170,000 previous retail. That's a $50,000 spread. You got to see the backyard and the deck, though. Really sweet. We're going to check that out, and we'll get you guys rolling. Come along. So we're out back at 2160 Grafton Drive, and as you can see, we got a decent-sized deck here that I'm standing on. And from this angle, we can really appreciate the whole backyard. As you can see, it's a pretty good-sized lot. Now, this is a little deceptive because the fence seems to have been taken down between your back neighbor's property and here, but if you can imagine right here in between, just past that tree there, you put a fence in here to fence this yard in, and that would be your standard lot size. So it's a pretty good sized backyard, lots of room to play. If you have a dog, he's going to appreciate being back here once you get all that fenced in. With that, we're going to recap Grafton and get you on the road. It's 2160 Grafton Drive, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80910. This is in the Southborough subdivision, which is basically Astrazon and Academy, just east on Astrazon. So easy access to Powers, which you can jet down to Fort Carson or head just a little bit north to Peterson Air Force Base. Last purchase price on this house in 2007 was $170,000. That's after they had flipped this property. It was done by an investor who flipped this thing at a profit. Today you can pick up this house for only $120,000. Now, you can still get the $100 down payment program, but guys, these programs change, and typically they change annually. So we're nearing the end of the year. So if you're really excited about the $100 down payment program, because you don't want to worry about putting 3.5% down, then you got to jump on these HUD opportunities before they change this program. I don't know if it's going to be around in 2011 or not, but right now it's not a good time to figure that out. Let's go ahead and get you in while rates are in the 4% range. You can get this property for $100 down and potentially pick up $50 grand worth of equity out of the gate. As always, the best way to do it is to give me a call. The number is 719-649-2500, 719-649-2500. But hit the website. If this property doesn't work, we have lots more great foreclosure deals at www.coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com, the #1 resource for properties in and around the Colorado Springs areas that are priced to move. With that, this is Donnie Corum, your foreclosure expert at coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.